welcome back. I'm your DM today, Get Off McLeod, and I'm glad to bring you another session of our run through of Embers of the Last War. Um, we have this is a sub adventure called Murder in Skyway. This has been a fun adventure. It's supposed to be a one shot, but I like when the players kind of get to interact with the world more. We're not in a time frame here, so this could be a 3 or 4 shot. Well, let's find out. Um, Once again, as always, thank you so much to Sparkles Mandy and RPGsidebar.com. If you'd like to catch a streaming live on Twitch, Sparkles Mandy has a wonderful channel. You can find her at twitch.tv/sparkles_Mandy. We stream D&D Sunday at 5 p.m. Central, and then when Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. Stop on by, give us a follow, tell Mandy you said hi. It'd be wonderful to see everybody there. But for now, we are going to traverse back into the land of Eberron, into the city of Sharn in the lower continent of Corvair. Let's get our party in here and we'll get this adventure started. They've currently spent the last session picking up the mess they made at the Rat's Paw Tavern, where they ran into some House Boromar halfling thugs, proceeded to have a fight over a dice game that was fixed in the party's favor. Or not in their favor, but to give them credit, they weren't just going around being murder hobos. It was an unfair gambling experience. And they had a fight, and all the baddies were murdered, and all the good guys were okay. They then had to deal with disposing of the bodies, which in Sharn consists of just walking out to the edge of a platform and just dumping them over the edge so that it falls down to the fiery depths of the cogs underneath the city of Sharn. So we're going to pick up there as they say they have a plan. So I'm interested to see what happens. And let me bring them back online.
With the
Hey
syndicates
guys,
are written.
how's it going?
Hello. Sorry.
No worries.
You're good.
Oh, that's new. So just a real quick introduction. We have new Chris playing Orion, our ASMR paladin. We have so my God, I said that on freaking stream.
Sex A slap.
Oh my
That's a
God.
new one.
I quit. I try to do things quickly so that we can move into the gameplay, and my mouth just says things. So y'all introduce yourselves. Chris, go introduce yourself. Jesus Christ. So glad Gummy's not here.
Hi, I'm Chris. Yeah. Go ahead.
Lex.
He's playing an ASMR. I am Sexy Flaw, also known as Lex, and I'm playing a Tavaxi Phantom Rogue named Sybil.
Shell.
I liked the other name better, Lexi, but I'm Shell. I'm playing Thea. She's an astral elf, and she likes to draw. And she's a wizard.
Moonlee.
Hi, I'm Moonlee, aka Rainbow Devastation. I am playing Tootie, who is a Eladrin cleric.
Wonderful. And I am your dungeon master for the evening, Get Off McLeod, who apparently struggles with words and is finding out in his early 40s that he has dyslexia. Awesome. Once again, so many apologies. So you have just disposed of the Debardes over the edge of the platform in Lower Dura. And as you turn around and walked back into the alleyway to go back to the Rat's Paw Tavern, you find that the inside is dark and the doors are locked. And
I guess we're not welcome here anymore.
Looks like I'm not getting the arrows I used, but I could just get more later. Tomatoes?
Tomatoes? I like tomatoes.
Lead the way.
Tomatoes.
With salt.
No, tomatoes. Yeah, so we'll start walking in the direction that he led us into the restaurant.
Okay.
Unless someone objects, where Mondo likes to eat.
All right. So you got a pretty good description of where you're going. There's about a quarter mile down the alleyway, and then he said that take the left turn on the alleyway that is has a lamppost with a blue light on it. You get there, you make your left-hand turn, and then about halfway down that alleyway on the left-hand side, you'll recognize a smell of food, delicious food, he said, and there will be no name on the restaurant. It's just a restaurant. So as you push out of the Rat's Paw into the dripping streets of Calistan, the doors swing shut on the stink, blood, and sour beer, leaving only the heavy patter of rain and the distant echo of boots in the alleyway. Lanterns sputter in their cages overhead, painting the towers in fractured amber light. The path to Big Mondo takes you deeper through Lower Dura's tangled veins. The streets here feel like they're slouching and tilting under the weight of too many lives crammed into too little stone. A sky coach rattles far above your heads, its lanterns bobbing like fireflies, but hurriedly making its way across the skyway. You walk past beggars wrapped in damp blankets, gamblers huddled under broken awnings, and the occasional scout. Tootie, you recognize the tattoo on the neck of one of these scouts. Looks the same one that the halflings had. Every alley smells of wet stone, smoke, and rot. Your boots send ripples through the puddles thick with grime. Somewhere nearby, a street preacher croaks about the silver flame, his words lost beneath the thunder. It doesn't take long before you arrive at a nameless corner restaurant. Plain stone walls, iron-shuttered windows, and the smell of spiced meat drifting out into the street. It looks unassuming, but Alfler's directions were clear. This is where Big Mondo holds court. Inside, the sound of laughter and clattering dishes can be heard through the walls. Smell amazing food, even though the building looks a bit worn down.
Okay. So remember, going in, don't do any magic. And I look at Tootie. Magic gets us in trouble. And I look at the paladin. No talking about paladin shit. That'll probably also get us in trouble. And I look to the captain and go, do you want to come in with us? This is kind of a sticky situation
Oh, they'll
for you.
recognize me on sight. I'm gonna,
Yes.
I'm gonna go have another smoke.
Okay.
I'll be watching the front door. If you leave by any other means, I'll have to use the coins to find you.
That, or if you hear a commotion or yelling, probably just move to the back door anyways. Probably the safest bet.
I could do that.
Okay. And I looked at Thea and I go, if I need someone to help talking, you've always been a good bet for me. So, it just for help. I'm not asking you to do all the talking. Just if I need a little extra oomph to my talking.
Yeah, fingers crossed we don't get to that point. I'm still very new to this world and what's exactly happening here. And, you're about the only rogue I've ever hung out with, so.
Yeah, we kind of get ourselves into sticky situations as a part of the...
Oh, it's not like I've never met you before, so I know.
You
But-
have witnessed a bar fight that myself and X have started, so...
Oh, yes, those spices.
I missed them, right? They're so good. Sorry.
Sybil,
That's besides the...
roll me a luck roll, please.
Sir, that scares
Oh
me.
boy.
To be fair, when I say something, it scares Lex every time. With a 17, you dig around in your pack and you find an old canister of X's Southern Spices.
I just... Wait. I think I might actually... We will be using this later on whatever we eat. And I look at the other two and go, this spice mix, unheard of from anywhere. It's amazing. The best thing you've ever had.
Magic that
We'll be
isn't
using-
magic.
Truth. I put
Honestly,
it back.
worst case scenario, somebody in there gets in a bad mood. Be like, you know what? I actually have something to offer here.
Yes. Yeah, right. True. The spices, I
The
would hate to
spices,
give them away, but I
but
would if I
good
had.
bargaining chip.
And I'm gonna turn to Tootie, and I'm gonna pull one of the potions of healing from my bag, and I'm gonna hand it to her, and I just say, just in case, this would
Okay.
probably be good for you to have.
Okay, give me just a second to move one of your potions of healing over to Tori.
Okay, I was gonna remove one, but I could. Yeah.
No,
I'll
it's
just use
easier if
that.
I just drag and drop it into her inventory.
Oh,
So
perfect.
you now have a potion of healing. Um, oh, it gave you 2 and
Oh.
1 as opposed to.
Just instead of just splitting.
Yep. All right, cool. So
Now it says I have 3, so I'm gonna put that down to 1. Because I only had 2.
did I? Oh, hold on. Don't do anything.
You. Oh.
Tootie had 1. She had
Mhm.
2. Tootie had 2 potions. And then we're
I'm
giving
still keeping
her,
1 for just in case he's for me.
We're giving Tootie a 3rd, and you're going down to 1.
Yes.
Cool. Done.
Okay.
I think
How
you
did
just
I
gave
have
them
that?
to me.
How did you have that? Because
I
I'm a
didn't have
nice
any
DM and I gave you some.
Always check
I
your
don't
inventory.
have, but I don't have potions
Okay, I'll take
in
'em
my
away then.
inventory. No,
No,
I don't
don't.
have them. That's what I'm saying. Cloud, I don't have them.
Oh, because I gave
I
them
think
to
you gave them
Thea.
to me. Yeah.
Good T names, man. Didn't you hear my preamble where I said I just found out I had dyslexia?
Yes, but I didn't know. I
Alright,
just was
there.
looking. I
Now
was
you
like,
have 1.
okay. Thank you.
Not a problem. All right, so you hand your potion over to Tori, and
Then I'm gonna walk in.
alrighty, and I shared the picture of the rainy scenery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Looks cool.
Yes.
Alrighty, so as you go in, the restaurant looks plain from the outside. Drab stone, no sign above the door, just a gutter spilling rainwater beside the entrance. But when you step inside, you're hit with a wave of warmth and spice. The air is thick with the smell of roasted meats, peppered stew, and sweet flatbreads. Lanterns swing gently from the rafters, throwing golden light over wooden tables set with heavy clay mugs and mismatched cutlery. The room is almost empty, save for one long table at the center, and at its head sits a halfling with a chest like a barrel and a grin wide enough to fit the room. And he looks like that.
Sorry, I'm adding excess southern spices to my inventory. My apologies.
You're good.
Ooh,
I
he
was-
looks definitely seedy.
um,
Not concerned
His-
at all. No.
His clothes are loud. Too much color, too much gold trim, and a heavy chain gleams around his neck and several rings on his right hand. Beside him sits 2 halfling toughs, leaner, meaner, their hands never far from their knives at their belts. But you see as he looks up, he claps his hands when he sees you. He's, friends, you came all this way through the rain just for me? Sit. No business can be done on an empty stomach. I insist you dine with me this evening. And you see perched on the rafters overhead your raven, Sybil.
Oh,
Come,
oh,
come. Sit down. We of the Talenta Plains know hospitality better than any other race here in Eberron.
good to see my message got to you, Mondo. And I will sit down, eyeing the other 2 to keep their mouths shut.
I'll take a seat.
Why do you look at them such? The El are welcome here. This is a free place in the land of Eberron. Sharn is the most freest city in all of Corvair.
Be fair, I'm more eloquent with my words. Eloquence is probably not a word for it. Our friends here are new to the area and new to the environment. I just liked for them to be aware of our situation. and I don't want them to offend you in any way, respectfully.
Oh, you're new to Sharn? Or new to Corvair? Are you
Hi.
from Zendrick or Arenal or one of the other more remote continents on our lovely world?
Bayron, actually, if that's familiar to you.
Never heard of it.
It's a different world in all.
How did you get here?
So, how did I get here? DM, just full disclosure.
That's a Lex question.
I don't know how I got here.
Then that's what you say.
Okay. It's a good question because I am not all too positive how I ended up here myself.
Well, regardless how you got here, the point of the matter is that you're here. And
You're true.
it is so lonely dining alone with these sumptuous meats and delicious side dishes, these delectable desserts that we have from our lovely homeland of the Talenta Plains. Would you please have a seat?
Oh, and might I offer, since we are here, something from my homeland, and it's just something so decadent that I can't help but not share. I pull out the spices. You're more than welcome to check them beforehand, or I can eat some of it beforehand. I know how untrustworthy people can be, and situations in our line of work, you never trust people. But I have to recommend these spices. It's from a friend of mine. He was a barbarian, and he just, oh my gosh, the things he would cook with these were just extravagant.
He nods to one of the toughs on the side. It walks up and he takes your spices and opens up a vial of clear liquid.
Hmm.
Pours some of the spices, just a quarter teaspoon, inside. Holds it up. I'm sorry, dear. You understand that it could be anything in there. Just a dream poppy powder. Any kind of horrible poison. Can't be too careful
Absolutely.
in my line of work.
Absolutely. Trust me, I understand. I am also in a similar line of work.
Let's see. Okay, so James, what is it? Does it check out? We're not bringing poison to my hospitable restaurant, are we? Oh, no, Big Mondo. This checks out just fine. He holds it up, and the liquid has turned blue. Oh,
I very much recommend them. They're delicious.
well, are you going to just stand there, or are you going to have a seat?
Oh, I'll have a seat.
The three of you may join, please. There's plenty of food to go around.
I will eye the food and sit down by what I have not tried thus far. If there's bountiful food and something I haven't tried, I will definitely sit down and grab something to eat.
Well, as you sit down, waiting for the other two of you, it's impolite to serve the table until all the guests have been made comfortable and have a goblet in front of them. And a server comes over and puts a wine glass in front of each of you and pours in red or white, madam, to you there.
She'll be frozen.
I think Shelby's frozen.
Uh-huh.
I think
Oh.
so.
Oh no.
No, Shell.
Wait, there's a message in the.
That might be for me.
Oh,
'Cause I don't see anything else. Yeah.
Okay. We will come back to Shelby in a minute then.
she would take white.
Okay. White. So he pours. And Miss Cat.
A red for me, please.
Wonderful. Paladins usually enjoy the heavier red than the effervescent and fruity white. Are you the same, Master Paladin?
Indeed. Orion would take a seat as well.
No, thank you. Okay, so you, my dear, with the pink hair, I can't
Yes.
place you.
Hmm.
You are definitely not from here.
No, you are correct. I'm not from here. I'm from the Feywilds. Have you heard?
No, actually, I've never heard of the Feywild. To be fair, just so you know, ah, she's returned.
Jesus, my internet keeps crashing. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Okay.
It happens.
So, unbeknownst to you, Eberron is actually a world onto its own. There are no linkages to the Feywild or the Shadowfell or anything like that here. So he has no concept of where you're from, but also he doesn't seem overly concerned about that either. He goes, well, just, you got a guest at my table. Would you prefer red or white wine?
White,
Oh.
please.
Excellent. Now everybody has a goblet, and he picks up a little bell and he rings it. The server pokes his head out of the kitchen and he nods. The server nervously brings out steaming dishes, spiced meats, roasted tubers, and a jug of strong wine that smells of spices and has a hint of raspberries to it. And it's in this decanter. Yeah. Please help yourselves. We have roasted plantains and sweet potatoes from the Plenta Plains that are roasted in a honey garlic sauce. Very delicious. We have roasted boar with cloves and some secret seasonings that I will not divulge at this point. And the wine, drink that sparingly. That is a dessert wine. It's a little more potent than I'm sure you're used to. But please,
Oh,
help yourselves.
My favorite. How'd you know?
Everyone enjoys Talenta
Dessert
food.
wine.
It's delicious. Oh, the dessert
Very
wine.
true. It's been
We
one
make,
of my favorites since I've been here.
we make that ourselves. Old recipe. Family owned a winery, you see, until I moved here and opened up my own private enterprise.
Compliments to the family. I didn't know it belonged to you. I have been abiding in it quite a bit since I've been in Sharn.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. He starts to grab the platters and he passes them around to each of you.
I'm gonna swirl the wine and kind of give it a sniff, like I'm like smelling it, like the aromas and stuff, like. But I'm also trying to see if I sense anything else in it. But trying to play it off like, this is my favorite, like just like
Okay, so
just giving it a sniff.
I need a performance check for the favorite wine action. I need a an insight check or an intelligence, just a straight up intelligence check to detect anything off. All right, so you nailed the performance check with a 17. You look like you are a practiced sommelier, and you're watching like the legs of the wine as it you swirl it, and you watch as the wine decants back down into the bottom of the cup. And you
My
detect
insight's shit though.
you're with an insight check of 8. You don't detect anything but wine in the wine.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a sip. Go for it.
Oh,
he
good idea.
trusted me
Before
with
you
the
drink,
spice.
everyone raises his glass. To
raise mine.
unseen friends on a happenstance evening in this magnificent city of Sharn, may this meal energize our muscles and relieve our brains of any worldly stress we may carry. Cheers.
Here, here.
And
Cheers.
before any of you drink, he downs his glass.
Oh, wonderfully done. I'd take a sip.
I go to Sybil and go, am I supposed to do that?
Only if you want to.
I wouldn't suggest it. I take a sip.
I take a sip.
He greedily reaches to the middle of the table and grabs the Talenta fire wine. This is your red wine was actually a nice deep shade of red. Think of a Merlot, but the Talenta fire wine is more of a Syrah, this purple, deep blush color. And as he swirls it, you see that the sugar content is very high because it takes a very long time for the coating on the side of the glass to kind of decant back down into the bottom of the glass. He sniffs it and he takes a sip. Oh, that is marvelous. No, please. I'm sorry. Help yourselves. The food is, I promise you, not poisoned, not tampered with in any way, except to be made in our homelands best styles and tastes. You will find nothing like it in all of Corvair.
I'll gather a little bit onto my plate and then glance up to the raven, which I assume now is back to its stone statue,
It is.
and just say, "I see you received my message."
I did, and I've heard of the horrible events that you've had to experience. Now, we'll talk about that after dinner. This is not quite eating conversation. Digestion is never helped by stress and anxiety.
Might I have my raven back?
Of course. And you see that one of the halflings eats a stick with a little pinch on the end of it. He grabs the raven, and brings it down from the rafters, takes his hand and puts it right on the table next to you. Quite a resourceful little gift. I would
It is.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say I desire that for probably 500 gold.
It's as much as I would love to take you up on that offer. It is very convenient for me, and it is the easiest way that I get a hold of my friends who are quite far from me.
I figured as much. That's fair. That's fair. Here, you can't blame me for trying. It is a very
Oh.
beautiful statue and an even better friend.
Absolutely, he's very convenient, and when he is not a statue, I do quite enjoy his company.
Now, everybody tuck in, and he starts to eat. And the delicacy in which he handles his cutlery does not match his countenance. You see him as he gently cuts a piece of meat from the steak that's on his plate and puts it in his mouth, and he just chews and closes his eyes. And oh, delicious.
I will do the same, and taking a little bit of spices, I sprinkle them on as well. Without disrespect to your guys' spices, I am just quite fond of home, and I will not be able to get another container of this for probably quite some time, and I'm kind of rediscovering that I had this in my bag and kind of itching for that flavor at the moment.
Oh, by all means. In fact, if you don't mind, I will try it.
Oh, absolutely.
He sprinkles a bit of it on a piece of meat that he's just cut and chews it, and he's, oh, interesting flavor. This is quite good. It's quite good.
Smoky, but kind of sweet, but not too sweet. Complements the meat so well.
I must agree with you. This is a culinary achievement. Kudos to your friend, wherever he may be.
Well, the last I heard, he had a whole line of other spices as well that came out. Like, apparently there's more. So maybe if I receive more and I find my way back here, I'll definitely make a delivery.
If you ever come into the market, I would be more than happy to buy one off of you for a few gold. We'll discuss the price. It's worth at least 50 from what I've tasted.
As
I
he's
will
eating
tell-
it, I see that they're both enjoying it, and I'm like,
I pass it to her.
Mr. Mondo, sir? Well, if Mondo has it, I'll be like, Mr. Mondo?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you pass me that? I have yet to try it, though Sybil has told me about the spice, and I would love to try everything. Everything's so new here, and it's not the same as where I came from, so I have to try everything.
Of course you must
At
try
least once.
everything. Everything. However, this is not mine to give, so if, Miss, how rude of me. I did not get any of your names. I am Mondo Quarry, Jacques Francophile. And you are?
Oh, I am Sybil. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure, my dear.
I'm Thea.
Hello. Pleasure.
I'm Orion.
Very nice to meet you, sir.
And I'm Sir Turi.
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 Oh, very nice to meet all of your acquaintances. I'm normally not that rude, but it's been at least 4 hours since luncheon. I'm quite hungry. So if you'll forgive my lapse in etiquette. And he'll hand...
My fault for also not offering my name when I first approached.
He'll hand the spices back to you, Sybil, and by all means, I just don't want to hand out y'all things.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'll hand them to Turdy, and I'll tell Orion and Thea. Or Thea's had excess spices, so but I'm like, if anybody wants any, you're more than welcome.
And
Don't use too much. That's all I
there's-
have left.
There's plenty. There's literally like, you know, a
Like a-
good 8-ounce can of excess
Okay,
southern
cool.
spices. Stabs
I
his.
think Orion's eyes just kind of light up when he tries to like, oh, this is like really good. He's probably not
Very
had
good.
he's probably not had as flavorful being temple bound.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It is very,
Yeah.
very good. He knew what he was doing when it came to spices. That's why I always ate whatever he cooked.
Which was very surprising because if you met him, you wouldn't expect it. It was
Truth.
very unexpected.
Favorite thing was spicing his food. I mean, he knew how to eat.
Mondo stabs his fork into a slab of meat, and before he puts his mouth, he kind of gesticulates with it. He goes, "You know, this reminds me. Have you ever heard the story about the stubborn donkey on the plains? Master whipped it. He cajoled it, even dangled a carrot in front of it. The beast still wouldn't move." He puts the piece of meat in his mouth, and he kind of drops his fork on the table and slaps his knee. You know why?
Why is that?
Because the donkey was dead all along.
Oh, those damn donkeys.
Well, the moral there is sometimes you're pushing on something that's already been finished. Waste of time. Better leave it in the dirt and move on.
Huh.
Interesting.
I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
Oh, these are stories of my people. They're wonderful little quiplets of knowledge. One can live their life by them. Probably live very long indeed. Almost as good as the, I had an uncle. Tough as nails. He got lost in the Badlands for a week. He came back lean as a rail. Quite unbefitting for a halfling. But, grinning ear to ear, he said to me, you know what he said? He said, "Mondo, I ate like a king." And Mondo wipes the back of his hand or wipes his mouth with the back of his hand. It turns out he'd been roasting rats the whole time. Yeah, man couldn't look
So
at
you
cheese
know-
without drooling for months.
You know, when you're hungry enough, rats maybe feel like eating like a king.
Well, that's
I've eaten one from a time or two, and when you're desperate for it, it can be.
filling.
Convincing enough that you think you're feeding yourself like a king.
That's a good lesson. But the one that I got from it was people eat what you give them when they're hungry enough. Doesn't matter if it's a rat or a roast. Same goes for deals. Those who are in need of one will always take one. And doesn't matter how bad or good the deal is.
It's true. I've experienced it.
The
Few
meal,
times.
the meal continues on, and the food, the second course is even better than the first course. This one is delicate cheeses and some tart fruits that actually are paired with the cheeses very well. You see that he also has very small aperitif glasses of this lemon liqueur inside, and he's just take a sip, a bite of cheese, and let it sit and marry together in your mouth. It is the best of the best.
Very smooth. I like that. Just melds with the cheese and the flavor so well. Good pairing.
It is a very good pairing. My mother, she was a maker of cheese, all different kinds. Very good. I'm nowhere near as good as she was. But I do my best. It is a labor of love, and one that is only gets better the more you exercise the talent. If I could tell you one more story, or maybe two. if you get tired of my prattling, you just tell me, Mondo, that's enough. I understand. Don't mean to optimize the conversation.
Maybe one more story I'd be interested in.
On the plains, I once bet a man he could balance a feather on a rock. Feather down, rock down. He bet me I couldn't. I go get a scale, and I put the feather down on the scale, and I put the rock on top of it. Both lined up perfectly vertical. He laughed as the scale tilted one direction. I said, I didn't bet you that the scale was going to balance. I bet you that the rock would balance on the feather. The man lost his shirt. And there's the funny bit. He pulls a dagger and he says he'll balance it another way. He, poor Saw, didn't realize you don't play games you can't win. Scales don't care about excuses, and neither do I. He paid, and then he paid again.
People learn lots of prices the hard way. Comes with the line of work.
It's funny you mention that. We are all in very intricate and delicate lines of work. You can't just rush off with your head out in front of your shoulders. One must be calculating, cool, and collected. Weigh the risks and the benefits for your actions, and make sure that your head's attached to your shoulders when you emerge on the other side. Now, he finishes up the last of his food. He pushes his plate away. He dabs at his handkerchief on his lips. You had a matter you'd like to discuss with me. I'd be most interested in hearing it
yes.
from your mouth. I heard a bit from the raven, but not enough that satiated my curiosity. It was merely an appetizer to the meal that I feel I'm about to indulge on with my ears.
I can only send so many words through the Raven, so I couldn't quite get all the details out, but we came across earlier tonight the assassination of one of your couriers, Tars Grayson. I was charged with keeping an eye. Oh, sorry.
As you say that, Orion, roll me an insight check, please.
Okay, insight.
Tootie, roll me a perception check.
Could I roll an insight as well if I'm keeping an eye on
You are
his
optimizing
reactions?
his attention at this moment.
Yeah, it's more so for his reaction.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Okay. So Orion, the whole time he was telling stories, you get the idea that they were very interesting, very heavily veiled lessons that could be akin to a threat, but more of a assuasion to maybe avoid the path that he thinks you're going down. And Tweety, with an 11, you notice that there's some movement in the shadows behind the tufts that are on the left and right of his shoulders. They're about 3.5 feet tall, but you can't quite get a look at what they look like because they stay out of the light. Your dark vision at this point makes out the fact that they are about the same build and look of the halflings that you can see, but you don't get any other details from that.
Even okay, so they're just like, because it's a dim lit room with it, or it's just because they're in shadow?
It's because
Like
you
they're-
rolled an 11 on your perception check.
Okay, got it.
To give you a more
Got it.
in-game
I
explanation, they are in fact out of shadow. They're also very good at keeping out of sight.
Okay, got it.
And halflings not having dark vision are very deft at keeping out of the sight of those who have it.
Okay, got it.
So, your tale.
Well, we were leaving a party up in the Upper Skyways.
Oh, the Upper Skyways.
And
I've been there quite a few times. Very lovely environment. Only the best of the best can make the way up there. And as you can understand, I'm invited up at some of the more illustrious parties quite often. As he's talking, he's grabbing each of the glasses and filling it with um, the aperitif glasses with the lemon flavored liqueur.
I just sip on it.
Mhm.
Oh yes, it's quite lovely up there, but a little too fancy for my taste, if I might say.
Well, not everybody enjoys the finer things in life all the time. I happen to
This
like
is
to
true,
indulge as often as I can.
which is fair. And as we were leaving, we happened to see an assassination on one of the Skyways. Turns out to be Tars, one of your, I assume yours. I hear things, but I don't always have all of the information. You see, as my line of work, it is my job to know things. Um, I assumed worked for you, or with you, or just in some sort of a coordinates to you. So I thought bringing this information to you might be valuable. It also seemed that whatever he was carrying, the satchel was cut from him.
You
I
saw
don't
this
know what
murder?
was in it. We witnessed it, yes. And the man ran off and escaped into a sky carriage. I wasn't quite able to see his face, but there's many assassins in Sharn.
That there are. And just for continuity's sake, you did not see the murder. He was already down and dying or dead when you got to there, and you saw the shattered creature get up and run away. You did not actually see the point of stabbing and murder.
Oh, I watched the VOD. I thought we did.
Mm-mm.
Sorry.
Um,
Okay, my apologies.
that's fine. Nothing major. Doesn't really change anything you said. Um,
Yeah.
and there, and what might a fanciful restaurateur have in the way of helping you with this?
Well, in all seriousness, we just needed some information on it. Weren't sure what he was carrying enough. I was hired to find the package in all transparency. And when it was taken, I was concerned that someone else was involved in this, and the dragon houses perceptively, since Tars was involved with House Orion. And for someone as myself who likes to obtain knowledge to stay a little bit ahead of the game, I thought you would be the person to come to about said information.
Okay, so I need a couple checks here. One, I
Mhm.
need a deception check from you, Lex. And this is not, you're not lying. It's more of just trying to keep your face, your poker face on.
Mm-hmm.
I need an insight check from Orion and from Thea. And I need another perception check from Turi. So shall you, or Lex, you keep your poker face on. With an
These
11,
dice love us.
yep, with an 11 and a 4, Orion and Thea, you don't notice anything different. Turi, you do finally manage to pierce the veil of the shadows, and you see another 3 halflings, 2 on the left and 1 on the right. Both clothed and garbed the same way the toughs are on the right and left of Big
Oh.
Mondo.
You said 2 on the left, 1 on the right?
Yes. Well, that is an ghastly sight to see, and I can't imagine seeing something so vulgar in the Skyway. It's a place of finery, not cloak and dagger and murder. Huh, who'd have thought?
As one would think. Does he have a... When he says that,
Mhm.
do I get a sense that he knew? Can I check to see, like, his body language and how he's acting, if he called it, almost?
So, Lex, what you're attempting to do is to persuade him to give you information.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm leaving the insight checks and all the other subversive checks to everybody else. So
Okay.
at this point, you can make an overt request and try to ask him for some information, or try to
Okay.
persuade him to help out with your adventure here, or
Okay.
you can keep talking, try to find out where there's an inn or something like that.
Okay. I'll just. I know you wouldn't expect it for the Skyways, and it definitely wasn't expected for when we were walking through them. You expect it would lower down here. I mean, I've seen it all the time, but
Unfortunately,
up
yes,
there,
yes, you're absolutely right.
would you possibly have any information on that for us? I'm a little on edge, and I don't like being on edge, especially when the dragon houses are involved.
He picks up the plate that had the meat on it, and he seems to rub his finger around the smattering of excess spices that he has on the plate, and he tastes it, puts it in his mouth. You did bring me this marvelous spice.
I'll leave you with some as well. I would be happy to share.
Oh, I couldn't imagine taking all of it, but maybe a little bit.
I would be happy to.
And you may roll me a perception check, or not perception, a persuasion check, excuse me, with a. So you got a +2 for just being polite and dining with him. I'm going to give you a +5 for the excess southern spices.
Cool. And you said persuasion?
Yes. So it should be your persuasion +5. With a 25. That's a good roll.
I already have a +5.
That's good. That's good.
Proficient.
Unbeknownst to most people, I don't actually look at your stats when I ask you to roll things.
Yeah, I'm proficient, so it helps.
Well, let's see. What do I know about assassinations? Well, I've met a few assassins in my time. I meet all kinds of people down here. There's one character that does come to mind, a shifter. Nasty smile, long teeth. Yek the Grin.
I was just about to ask if that's who you were
Oh, you've
speaking
heard of Yek. Never eat with him, it's disgusting.
See, like I said, it's my job to know things. And I like to keep my ear to the ground for information, and he's one that I've tend to avoid.
That's fair. It's very smart of you. Now, Yek sometimes does odd jobs for a certain organization I'm affiliated with quite highly. But he wasn't affiliated with us at the time. Not recently, anyway.
This would have been less than 5 hours ago.
Well, honestly, I don't think, no, I personally don't think he was affiliated with us. And those who have rolled insight may roll me another insight. So that would be Thea and Orion.
Get that shit, get that shit, get that shit.
One big roll. Aw.
Okay, so with a 12, Orion.
Yes.
He's obviously lying. You can see from
Oh.
he kind of looks, he looks up, his eyes roll up to the right and then go left, looking off into the top left of his vision. That is normally a sign that someone is lying. For those of you who are psychology majors probably know that. Because it
I think
engages.
a psychology class, maybe.
Yes, they roll up and to the right, which means you're engaged the left side of your brain, which is the creative part. Lying is creative.
Fair.
Now, Sybil, you don't get any of that, of course.
Yes.
But I have heard that Yek has a bolt hole in the Fallen. It's a district deep in Lower Jura. I feel like he might be looking to leave Sean soon. It is a bolt hole after all, and one uses such things to gather your wits and stay out of sight until you can make a break for freedom. Hence, bolt hole.
And you're sure he hasn't worked for you anytime recently?
My dear, of course, I'm sure. I said that, didn't I? I thought we were friends.
I'm just trying to cover my bases. I'm sure you understand.
Well, I will allow you one faux pas. I'm gracious.
The package she was carrying. Would that have been for you because it was stolen? So I'm assumed you would want to know about that.
No, the package was not for me. In fact, this Taz, I've heard about in passing, but he's not a courier we use. If I'm not mistaken, he's employed by House Orion. He does happen to patronize one of the bars that I own. Well, that I'm a business partner in. If you are ever needing of a good drink, he hands you out a couple of 4 wood chits, and this is good for one free drink at this bar. It's called the Rat's Paw. Quite nice. The owner, Alfred, is quite nice and accommodating. You should try it out sometime.
Well, that's quite kind of you. I'll pocket the chip.
You see, at this point, the door bursts open and a halfling he's wet, soaking wet, dripping on the floor. He's, Big Mo, Big Mo, Big Mo. And he's, Jacob Anderson Anthony Fallen. What have I told you about calling me that moniker? We have guests. You will wait. I'm sorry, Mo, sir. I have news, and it can wait until I am done entertaining my guests. Is that clear? Or shall I have one of my friends here escort you back and to teach you the ways that we do things in the Talenta Plains? No, sir. I will wait. And he walks into the back of the kitchen. Sorry. Please accept my apologies. That is not normally a regular occurrence here, and something I tried to train out of some of the more younger, more excitable halflings, but it does come with age, this patience, knowing your place.
No apologies. No apologies necessary. I too understand that the workplace can get quite frantic.
Tweety, as this new halfling walks by, I need another perception check, please.
Time to GTFO.
With a 22, you see that he is carrying a bloody coaster with a paw of a rat on it as he walks by you into the kitchen.
My brain's going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I go, if you don't mind, I am going to have a smoke break.
Oh, no, my dear. Please help yourself. There's an awning out the front door to the left. Don't stand in
Okay.
the rain.
Oh, thank you. I go to the front of the door.
What's your leaf?
when-
What brand of leaf do you enjoy?
Well, I haven't tried a lot, since I'm new to this.
Oh, that's right, you're new.
world.
Oh, no, stop, please. Here, and he reaches into his pocket. He pulls out a small, 2-ounce pouch. Talenta leaf from the gardens of my people, dried
Thank you.
in the sun over the course of 2 months. Beautiful.
wow.
Please help yourself. You may keep it.
Thank you. I take that and I skirt out to the front and then try to find the guard that we were with. What's his name?
Watchman Cavill.
Cavill.
Just think Henry Cavill.
I hate to ask, but
Su-
who's that?
Superman.
Oh, don't know him.
The Witcher?
Yeah, The Witcher.
No.
Oh, I know that
Geralt?
guy.
Okay. I didn't go nerd enough. I'm sorry.
I was like, wait, you don't
He's
know who
not
Henry
Geralt
Cavill is?
anymore.
What?
No.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
That's a whole other
so,
conversation.
I go find Cavill,
Mhm.
and let him know, like, they're gonna be in shit trouble here in a second.
You see, as you walk outside, you see Cavill standing about 40 feet away on the opposite corner, smoking a pipe. As you rush over, he taps his pipe on the back of his hand, and the tobacco falls to the ground, instantly snuffed out. And he's, do what now?
Halfling came in a rush. Mondo shushed him. Mondo is feeding dinner. I guess he likes having guests. But small halfling had coaster from the bar, and it's bloodied, and he totally knows. They're gonna totally find out.
I was really worried. You guys have been there for about 2 hours. Must have been a good dinner. While I'm out here in the rain.
Listen, like, this dude just keeps on yapping. Like, and I get it. Like, we want to, tell stories of our lives. New person, new people. I get that. But they're gonna be in so much shit. Like, they're gonna die. They're gonna die, and I don't know what to do.
Then you should get back in there and help them exit stage left, and I will be ready to move on. Do you know where we're going next?
Maybe Yak the Grin it was mentioned. Don't really, not too sure what a bolt hole is.
It's a hidey hole. It's a spot that you use to hide, and normally that's kept for a last-ditch effort to you've committed some kind of crime, and you're now going to make your passage away from authority.
Okay. So apparently that person has a bolt hole and could be leaving the Sharn.
Okay.
So that could be a problem.
Okay, so you need to go find out where this bolt hole is, because it could be literally fucking anywhere.
I don't know if he said that.
He did not.
But
say
I'll
it.
go back.
Yes.
Oh, can I have your pipe?
It's my dad's
I
pipe.
said I was going out to smoke. I need a pipe.
Don't break it, please. It's my dad's.
Okay, I'm not gonna break it. Can you, I don't know, like this leaf thing? I don't know how to smoke.
Sure.
I just said I was.
Takes the pouch and he refills the bowl, and he tamps it down, and as he takes a match, he lights it, gives a couple good puffs. Oh, that's very good.
Okay,
that's,
it's good?
Oh, that's very good.
Oh, God.
This is the best tobacco.
No.
No, this is the best tobacco I've ever had.
Okay. It's not drugged, right? No drugs?
no.
Like.
No, this
feel
is
weird?
exquisite, though. No, I feel wonderful, actually.
Okay.
I feel dry, even though I'm not.
Okay, so.
Makes
I'm
me think
gonna,
of
like,
warm holes in the ground with round doors and lots of food.
Listen, you can have it. You can totally have it as soon as we don't die in there. I'll give you your pipe back. I'll give you that pouch. It's all yours. All those leaves. All yours. I probably could get more.
Just take care of the pipe, please. I can't replace it. Here you are.
I make sure I, like, wrap it up in something that is gonna, like, cushion it, never break it. Like, like bubble wrap it, but not bubble wrap, so clothing wrap a little bit and put it in there and put it in my thing, and
At this
that
point,
way
it's been
there's
about
still the smell of it.
okay. At this point, it's been about 15 minutes. You've been outside talking with Cavill, and you enter back in, and at this point, while she's gone, Big Mondo has had a dessert brought in. This is Cherry's Jubilee, and he is spooning large clumps of this whipped cream, cherries, candied onto plates that have shortbread on top of them. And now for the dessert, this is the best part. These are grown directly here in Sharn. I take care of that myself up on the roof. Who'd have thought such a dirty place makes such delicious fruit?
Huh. That's good to know.
Impressive.
I will.
Oh, you're just in time, dear. Here you go. And he puts a plate in front of you.
Oh, dear. Well, as much as I would love to continue eating, I am so full. I could not have another bite.
Oh.
The smoke break was absolutely phenomenal. Those leaves are just phenomenal. I don't know what you're doing, but just keep doing it.
Oh, I shall.
Um,
Thank you.
to we have been here almost 2 hours, guys,
Oh, has it only been
and
2 hours? We
w-
usually supper is about 5. So
oh,
Oh
geez. Well,
my
as
goodness,
much
we
as we
did have
would
somewhere to
love to,
be.
yeah, we gotta find Yak, cause he's probably has it the package or whatever you need, and we need to get that since you're at least need to know where it went, and since
Well, it
if
wasn't
he's
hidden.
trying to get out of town, we gotta follow him.
that that makes sense. I apologize for
Strike
optimizing
while
your
the iron is
evening.
hot.
Oh, no, no, no. It
Exactly.
has been fantastic. We really appreciate it, but I didn't realize how late it was getting, and we really want to make sure she gets that package thing. I have no consequence of that, but I am her friend and I want to get that with her. So, um we really should go.
All
And
right.
I like gesture to get you guys up.
I understand time is of the essence, but if you're smart, excuse me, you'll let this lie. If you're stupid, well, Sean has ways of eating the stupid. But if you must go hunting, I heard our toothy friend keeps bed in the
Mhm.
rubble of the fallen.
Rebel of the Falling. Well, I do thank you.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
You know, the tip is very, very well appreciated, and I hope you do. And I get like a small, like dry, like cup or whatever, and I pour a good amount, or like a quarter of what I have of X's spices in it, and I hand it over to him, and just thank you so much for all of your help this evening, Big Mondo. It has been a pleasure.
Of course, of course. Please return should you live through the evening, and we will dine again. I had such a good
Hopefully,
time.
we do.
Thea, Orion, Sybil, Turi, been a pleasure. Have yourself a safe
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
evening, and
You
watch
as
your
well.
watch your backs.
When Orion stands, he'll give a subtle bow to Big Mondo.
He nods his head in return. And you exit the restaurant?
Yes, we leave.
Yes. Yes.
Alrighty.
I grab
So-
Cavil by the leg, pant leg, and just say, "Go, go, 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 go! We're going to the Rebel of the Fallen, Rebel of the Fallen, Rebel of the Fallen."
Quick question: since we were sitting down eating, because that counted as a short rest?
No.
Oh,
There were
okay.
checks thrown through that whole thing.
Yeah, I know. I know. I had to ask.
Mhm. I'm a stickler for rests. Ask Lex and Shell.
What?
Yes, you have to be very specific.
Once we get out, I go, 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 go,
I
go,
get
go,
it.
go, 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 go. They're gonna know about the bar. Go, 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 go.
I'm head on a swivel around us, making sure we're not being followed.
Everyone roll me a luck roll. Should be on your abilities tab now. Or your skills tab.
It is indeed. How come you guys got all cool dice?
This is one of the free ones.
I paid for mine.
38 divided by 4. That's a 9.
I do not think I've rolled above a 10 tonight.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, either. So with
You
your
need to cleanse your dice.
the group median is a 9, and as you
Ambiguous.
are walking away, you're probably about maybe 60 feet away now. It's been about a minute since you've left. You quickly
Fast
see
walking.
the five halfling toughs exit the restaurant quickly and make their way towards the Rat's Paw.
I just look at Cavil and we just go, "Do you know where the Rebel of the Fallen is?
Yes, yes, I do. Quickly.
We need to go there
Okay.
quickly,
And
quickly."
he starts to lead the way. And as you guys descend deeper into Lower Jura, the rain continues to pelt your heads. The dark evening doesn't seem to be letting up at all with the rain. You hear thunder in the distance. The crescendo kind of brings your mind to this very delicate business that you are dealing with, and how you're have been a hair's breadth away from being found out and assaulted in every leg of this journey. And as you get closer to the known assassin, we're going to take our last little bit of a break. And we'll
Yep.
see you guys when we come back.
Guys, the plan worked.
All right, so they managed to go through and chit chat away with I wouldn't call Big Mondo a crime boss, but he's definitely on the uppity ups of Clan Boromar. However, they were gracious and they used all the right social cues, and they did very well. So we're going to leave them there for the session, and when we get back, we'll continue on with this amazing journey, this almost Pulp Fiction cloak and dagger type of adventure that I'm actually really enjoying. I hope you are all too. Once again, thank you, Sparkles Mandy and RPG Sidebar, for putting this together. We're having a wonderful time. Please come by and check us out Sunday at 5 p.m. Central, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 8 p.m. Central for our live play D&D sessions. We hope to see you there. Until next time, I'm Get Off McCloud. I am your DM for the evening, and I hope that you all have a pleasant evening and enjoy yourselves.